I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything, I attack everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
Take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on her tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on her tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
What's up, everybody? Now welcome to Tino's Time Wrestling today, guys, as it's a doubleheader. And first, we're starting off with some WWE, and we're doing the Road to WrestleMania series, episode number 3. And on this episode today, guys, we're going to talk about Randy Orton possibly coming back, Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio showing a little bit of respect. We got 28 days till 2K. I see some of you guys in the chat talking about 2K. We got JBL, WWE has given up on Barron Corbin, and so much more. So, thank you guys all for coming and hanging out here on the Road to WrestleMania series. Remember, we'll be live tonight for AEW Dynamite, so come and hang out tonight. But guys, let's not waste no time today, and let's get into all the news, the notes, the rumors, and everything that we got here going on this week as we are continuing the road to WrestleMania. Guys, let's start it off with, do you guys remember back in, well, what year was WrestleMania 21? 2005. We had those WrestleMania Goes Hollywood trailers, and they've kind of been showing them where they've been talking to them, and they've kind of been replaying them, and they've showed the one where we kind of did it last night, where it's, you talking to me? Are you talking to me? And then the one with Batista's like, what's my line? He's like, are you talking to me? And he's like, what's my line? And he says, are you talking to me? And Batista says, oh, what is my line? And then we've seen the one with Stone Cold where he's the gladiator. We've seen the one with Ric Flair and the goat or the horse or whatever that was. And he's like, woo, 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 woo. Well, guys, it looks like we are getting that again this year. But this year we are getting movie trailers. And we are getting The Miz and Maurice are going to be redoing Top Gun. We got Rhea Ripley and Judgment Day doing Stranger Things. The Brawling Brutes will be doing the 40-year-old virgin. Becky and Seth will be doing Batman and Joker. And the Bloodline, without my ticker going on, if you guys can see it, the Bloodline will be doing The Godfather. So, guys, it should be interesting to see how these things go. I posted this on my social, on the Instagram and everything. But I feel like it really should be interesting how they do this differently than they did back in 2005. Because the ones in 2005 were so good. They were funny. They were, you know, they all had their own little different things. So we will definitely have to see it. Now they're doing different types of movies. But if nobody saw that, I wanted to let you guys know that. So then when it pops up on a random Raw or SmackDown, you guys are like, what's this random stuff? Well, that's what it is. It's the WrestleMania Goes Hollywood trailers that they're going to be redoing. That we're probably not going to have one like we did with Stacy Keibler. If you remember the one with Stacy Keibler where her legs are crossed and then she opens her legs up and then everybody goes, woo! Or, you know, or even the one with JBL and John Cena at the trial. That one was really good. That was probably my favorite one because, as you guys know, John Cena was my favorite. But Are You Talking to Me was good. That one was funny. I would always go up to my parents. I'd be like, are you talking to me? Are you talking to little? I didn't call, but yeah. Guys, should be definitely funny. So, those WrestleMania trailers will be coming probably after the Elimination Chamber. I would assume so. But the next thing that I want to talk about here is we saw a little bit of respect given by Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio as they went on and they decided to swap masks, and they went and they decided to show each other a little bit of respect. And the big thing that I want to mention about this is, we've seen it and we've seen stuff that has kind of happened, and I've mentioned it about how maybe Santos Escobar helps Rey Mysterio with his problem with Judgment Day and Dominic, because Khan the Dom showed up. Guys, if you guys did not see, he ruined Valentine's Day for the Mysterio family. The Dom literally just does everything. He doesn't care about anyone else but himself. He literally ruined Valentine's Day for his father. So, we will definitely have to see. But this is something else that I heard on another podcast and stuff that I thought was very interesting that could possibly happen. What if we see, instead of Rey Mysterio and Dominic going one-on-one, because I've said it and I've said that's what I think is going to happen, what if we see Santos Escobar in the corner of Rey Mysterio, or even a tag team match, and we see Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar take on Dominic and Damian Priest? Because, for example, what is Damian Priest going to be doing at WrestleMania? I don't think he's going to win the Elimination Chamber on Saturday. But we will definitely have to see. So this is something that I just wanted to mention because I thought it was cool to see these two guys give each other a little bit of respect, switching each other's mask. And I definitely think this is something that we could definitely see in the future down the road with a rivalry or a tag team with these two. And you guys tell me that you guys would not be down to see that at all, because that would be one hell of a tag team or one hell of a rivalry. So I feel like either way, guys, it would be a good thing. So you guys let me know how you guys feel about that situation and that with what I think, because I would love to see that happen and that go down, because, you know, at Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, I think would be a great pairing. So we'll definitely have to see what happens with those two. But something that WWE has given up on, if you guys saw this past Monday, we saw Baron Corbin talk, and we saw Baron Corbin do and talk about all his little nonsense that Baron Corbin was doing. And now we have seen, and there has been reports, and there has been a thing, and there has been an official reason on why WWE seemed to give up on Baron Corbin and JBL's pairing, because as we saw last week on Raw, not 2 days ago, the past week on Raw, we saw JBL call him, he's not good, he's not that, he gave up on him. He said, I'm done with you, Baron Corbin. So we have, and now we have officially got a reason why, by Metzler, detailed. Metzler. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. Hopefully, but apparently the reason why they gave up on him, obviously this wasn't the plan. The guy in charge, that's Paul, Triple H, obviously, felt it wasn't working, and that was it. Where they go with Corbin, I don't know. It felt very much like a burial for Corbin. He's had so many gimmick changes. Happy Corbin, the Lone Wolf, Sad Corbin, this Corbin, every other, King Corbin. I knew there was one I was missing. There's been a lot of Corbins, guys. I can't keep track anymore. But there's nothing wrong or right with him. But in the pennant of stars, in the pinnacle of stars, like of all of the stars, he's saying pretty much, he's not just at the top level. I think they wanted him to be at that level, and they gave him every chance to be at that level, and he's just a guy, a tall guy, but he's just a guy. And unfortunately for Corbin, he has not won a televised match since November 14th on Raw, when he picked up a win over Akira Tozawa. And, you know, the last time I felt like Baron Corbin was really good, guys, was when he was the NXT heel, when he was the Constable Corbin. He was kind of okay, I guess. The Constable Corbin was okay. But my two favorite Corbins, to be honest, was the badass NXT heel. When he came in, he won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Nobody really knew who he was and stuff like that. But then he obviously had the awful Money in the Bank run and the obviously awful thing that they did with that and everything. But Baron Corbin has just not gotten over. And I do think the Sad Corbin kind of got over. I do think people kind of felt bad for him there for a while. But then they obviously turned him into Happy Corbin, and it just didn't work out from there. So I don't know how well it's going to work. And obviously we're seeing Madcap Moss go and fight on... Madcap Moss was with him. Riddick Moss was with Corbin. Madcap Moss is going to fight Gunther for the IC title. So we're going to have to see what happens there. But it's kind of funny that Madcap's doing better than Corbin. So we'll have to see what happens with Corbin. But in case you guys did not see this, that WWE pretty much has given up on Corbin. And it should be interesting. And maybe that was a way of Cody beating the shit out of him and taking him out. And maybe we won't see Corbin for a while. But for something that I don't know why... I try not to listen to, I know everybody has their favorite reporters and everybody has their favorite things. But what I try to like to do, Tino likes to, I try to like to listen to everybody, and then I take my opinion for what it is. And, some people are good, some people don't, some people not, and some people are. But, this comment just got to me, and I just wanted to see what you guys thought of it. Because I'm very interested to see. And guys, I see you guys commenting, so make sure you guys leave your comments, leave your concerns, questions. I'll answer every single one of them when we get through all the info. We're going to do a little Q&A like we always do. So make sure you guys come and hang out, subscribe, join the conversation. But the next thing is this comment by Vince Russo. Listen, I know a lot of people don't like Vince Russo. A lot of people do like Vince Russo. And I take what these guys, like I just said, I take what all these guys say, and I take it as in my own opinion. Because it is my own opinion. But when he said this, I wanted to get what you guys thought about this. Because we sing it here on Tino's Time. I enjoy it. But Vince Russo went out to say, and he's so sick and tired of watching these annoying singing for Seth Rollins. This is house TV show stuff and not TV show stuff. And again, like I said, a lot of people don't like Vince Russo, and a lot of things, he says people do and do not like, and we all have our own opinions. And like I said, I just want to make sure I keep refreshing it. I just take what they say, and I do with what I say about my opinion. I listen to everybody. I don't listen to just one person. I try to listen to everybody. But when he said this, I was just like, what does he not want us to have fun, or what was the point of it? Because we do it, and we sing along. I can't do it without the music. It works so well with the music, guys. I'm trying, but it just doesn't work. So I don't know, but I felt like that was very interesting, because it's like, do you not want us to have fun? Like, that's how people get involved. That's how you get the crowd involved. That's how you kind of get, after 3 hours, especially Raw. 3 hours of Raw, guys, are boring as hell sometimes. You guys know. We sit here every Monday night. We've done it almost for a full year now. It's sometimes very long, and sometimes it's very fast. But moments like that, when I'm sitting there and Seth comes out and I'm just like, woo-hoo. I don't know the words. I don't know. We're just going to. And if I play the music, we'll get copywritten. So I can't even do that and do it. So, or you know what I mean? It is what it is. So I think it's good for that. And obviously Vince Russo will have his own opinion and everything like that. And that's what his opinion is. But I wanted to know what you guys thought about that, because hopefully nobody goes out and has a mental breakdown in the comments and goes on a full paragraph. But just let me know what you guys think about it. Do you guys like singing this song, or do you guys agree with what he is saying? So let me know. Let me know, guys. But something on a funnier note that I thought was pretty good that we should talk about is Roman Reigns having and telling Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn to go and have themselves a pep rally, because they're trying to hype each other up to get ready to face Roman Reigns. I mean, guys, listen up here. I'm all for it. I mean, if you guys want to tell me that we're going to see and that I'm all ready for it. I want to see the Sami Zayn finisher story. I want to see it happen. But Roman's quote was, if you got to have a pep rally that you can evince each other that you can beat me, you don't stand a chance. I'll see you in Montreal. And I just thought it was hysterical, because I just was like, what are we doing here? And what are we doing? I was like, what are we doing here? Because this stuff that is going on, that is, the stuff that is going on here is great. And the one thing I did want to mention about this, because I've been seeing it a lot lately. I've really been seeing it a lot. And they feel like it's going to be 2014 again. If you guys remember back in 2014, we saw Batista win the Royal Rumble over Roman Reigns. And then, we all wanted Daniel Bryan to win. And that's when Daniel Bryan was hot with the Yes movement. And Daniel Bryan was trying to go and try to do his thing and everything. But then we saw Batista win. And then everybody was not happy. And everybody was unhappy. And everything went down. And then we saw Daniel Bryan go on to face Triple H. He had to beat Triple H to go on to face Evolution in the main event, Randy Orton and Batista, and Daniel Bryan went on to win. And we obviously remember that WrestleMania 30. Sadly, we don't want to remember it as the streak ending, but we remember it as WrestleMania. And obviously, if the streak didn't end that night, guys, I think that it would have been great, and it would have been absolutely awesome. That WrestleMania would have been nice to remember. But we remember that WrestleMania for the Yesomania and Daniel Bryan. And a lot of people say that they feel like this is going in the same thing, but I feel like it's not, because I feel like that we could possibly see a triple threat match. But the way they're hyping it up, like I've talked about, I just think that it's going to happen. It's going to be a tag team match, and it's going to be what it is. The Usos, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn taking on the Usos for the tag titles. Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, undisputed WWE Universal Championship. And what I said was going to happen is going to happen. And I've seen a lot of other podcasters and other people say that that's what's going to happen. So, guys, I just wanted to mention that and let me know what you guys think about it in the comments and in the concerns about everything. But, yeah. So, that's what I got with that. But the next thing is our guy, Randy Orton, guys. Could we possibly be seeing the return of Randy Orton? He just apparently ordered new boots. Apparently, he's getting ready for his return that I've seen. And there is a thing that, we have not seen Randy Orton since he was with RK Bro, and he's been out, and he's been out of action. He's been struggling with back injuries and everything like that. But accordingly, his bootmaker got an order from him. And could we possibly be seeing the Viper Randy Orton making his return at WrestleMania? Or the Monday night after WrestleMania? Maybe we see him in the Hall of Fame? I don't know, guys. Let me know. So, you guys let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want to see the Viper back in the WWE WrestleMania 39? Do you guys want to see him back the night after WrestleMania? What do you guys want to see? Just let me know, guys. But the next thing I want to talk about, we got a couple more quotes and a couple more things, and then I'm going to get to the questions. So make sure you guys leave your questions, your comments, and your concerns. I see we got a few more people joining us. I appreciate all you guys coming and spending a little bit of your, what day is it? Wednesday? Wednesday here with your boy Tino. We got a double header, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot what day it was. But Wednesday, guys, we still got a big week here on Tino's Time. But the next thing I want to talk about is Jim Ross mentioning how he thinks Bron Breakker is a potential star. Jim Ross on the Gorilla Jr. show, he said, Breakker, he's going to be a star. He's already a star. He's going to be a main event conversation star at least by next WrestleMania. And I said this in my Royal Rumble preview show. I think we could see Bron Breakker. We could see Carmelo Hayes. We could see other guys. We could see LA Knight in a possible WrestleMania main event next year. And Bron Breakker, guys, I think he's losing that stand and deliver to Carmelo. And I think Bron Breakker is coming up to the main roster. So it doesn't look like not this one. It doesn't look like it anyway, but he's going to be a big star, no doubt. And I'm happy for the family. Jim Ross, obviously, because Bron Breakker is part of the Steiner family and everything like that. But Bron Breakker and Jim Ross saying this about Bron Breakker, I think it's coming a lot. And obviously, Jim Ross is still watching the WWE product with NXT and AEW and everything. And I know a lot of people don't like NXT and everything like that. But I think it's definitely gotten better. I mean, it's not perfect. It's never going to be perfect. And never going to be the black and white or the black and gold, the black and yellow. It's never going to be what it was. Whatever you guys, it's just never going to be the black and gold NXT ever again. Sadly, it's not. I wish it could be, but it's just not. There's no way you could ever have it the way it was. So, him saying this, it's a big thing, I think, coming from Jim Ross. The next thing we got here, guys, is somebody that's not very happy. It's our guy Karrion Kross. And I don't know why. I feel like a lot of people still don't like Karrion Kross, and I don't know why. I really do enjoy Karrion Kross. I really enjoyed him in NXT back when he was in NXT Black and Gold. If you guys have not yet, go watch NXT Black and Gold. Go see what it is and go. Just watch him and see what he did, because if you watch that, you would understand why I like him so much. And he hasn't been used the best way on the main roster, obviously. He has gotten better since he was released and came back and he wasn't in the mask and everything. But he's still not getting over with fans. And he says this on the Superstar crossover. He says, this is probably unhealthy and I shouldn't say it, but I'm just going to say it. I actually get really pissed because it's not enough. It's not enough. I haven't reached my full potential yet, and people haven't seen my best work yet. I know what I can do, and at this level, you need to be afforded certain type of opportunities, which is difficult with a big roster and only 2 hours of the program. via Karrion Kross. And guys, this is a big problem for a lot of superstars where we see people come up and we see people go out and we see people, they get an opportunity and then they don't get an opportunity. And, for example, for some random reason, we're seeing Jinder Mahal get an NXT championship match on NXT next week when Jinder Mahal hasn't been in the championship picture in 5 years. Okay, then. And it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like Karrion Kross is one of those guys that maybe when they do the draft, if they do the draft, maybe what they should do is and hopefully what they should do is they have more storylines going on Raw, and they have 2 hours of good storylines going on SmackDown, and I just think it would work. I think, obviously we talk about it with Raw, obviously needs a big roster, but I think in the hands, if they would pretty much, okay, WrestleMania, guys, hypothetically, Cody Rhodes wins, Rhea Ripley wins, Asuka wins if she faces Bianca Belair. We see a new U.S. champion. We see Sheamus become a Grand Slam champion. You reset all the rivalries. It's like WWE GM. The pay-per-view ends, all the rivalries are complete, and you literally do a draft. You take every superstar that is eligible, you do a draft, and you put more guys on Raw like they usually do. But what you do is you start rivalries the following Raw, and we're not seeing a guy go from Raw to SmackDown and they're having a rivalry still, or they just move a rivalry from Raw to SmackDown and don't think that we're not going to notice just because it's on a different night. So I think Karrion Kross does have a point, and I think that would be a very good option to do, where you have just the clean slate after WrestleMania, new champions, still champions, however it comes out. We have a few debuts, maybe Randy comes back, maybe we see Riddle come back, maybe we see a few NXT superstars, Braun Breaker come up, we see a few, NXT, maybe a Cora Jade, Tiffany Stratton, somebody like that, I don't know. But hypothetically, guys, I think we do a draft at the end of WrestleMania, you clean the slate, you take the titles, whoever has the championships, you put them on whatever show, and you start the rivalries the following week. So you guys let me know what you guys think about that. But that's what I think about what Karrion Kross has to say, because he does have a point. There is a big roster on SmackDown, and there's only 2 hours of programming. So if they could just clean the roster, nobody's on Raw, nobody's on SmackDown, and do the draft, I think it would work. So the last thing I got here for you guys before we get into the chat and we see how everybody is doing and what everybody is up to, let's talk about some more WWE 2K news, guys. We're 28 days away from the release of WWE 2K23. Showcase mode for my man, you can't see me, John Cena, and WWE has finally revealed the full roster that still does not include the 5 DLC packs that are included in the Deluxe Edition and the Icon Edition. So, guys, I'm going to show you the full roster, and then I'm going to tell you guys what obviously will be going down. So, obviously, guys, we'll be here all day long if we're going to read every roster, or if we're going to read every name on this list. But if you guys can see, we'll skim through it a little bit. As you guys can see, we'll have superstars like Aaliyah. We'll have Axiom making his debut. I guess the Axiom character, because the A-Kid was in WWE 2K22. But we'll be having Carmelo Hayes, Cameron Grimes, JC Jane, Gigi Dolan. We'll be having Cody Rhodes. Reggie, I guess. I didn't even know Reggie was going to be in it, but I guess Reggie's in it, guys. Solo Sikoa is making his main roster debut, WWE 2K roster debut. We saw Roxanne Perez when they announced it. Rikishi, Rob Van Dam, Julius Creed, Kaden and Katana Chance. There's a lot of big names on here that we have not seen in the WWE games. Matt Riddle, well, we've seen Matt Riddle, but, there's also a lot of people that aren't in the game, like, Mandy Rose was taken out, obviously. There was other people, I don't even think the blonde Mandy Rose was in it. I don't think the NXT Mandy Rose was in it. So, we aren't even getting the NXT Mandy Rose, and maybe we will in the DLC pack, but I doubt it, because obviously she's gone now, out of the business, and, yeah. We're getting Doudrop as Piper Niven. We got Doudrop last year as a DLC. But, you know, there is a lot of big names and obviously the DLC packs and stuff. But if you guys did not see, and if you guys ordered the Icon Edition, you guys will be getting, and I ordered this one because your boy Tino's got to have everything. He ordered the Ruthless Aggression pack and the Icon Edition. You will be getting Brock Lesnar from 2001, the prototype, our guy John Cena, RKO, our guy Randy Orton we just talked about, and then you will be getting Batista, and I don't even know if I'm going to say this right, but I think it's Levantin, I think, or Levantin. I think I'm saying that right. So you're getting that, and then if you guys pre-order the game, you guys are obviously getting Bad Bunny as a playable character. And WWE 2K has announced that they will be having 5 DLCs. So we're probably going to get about 25, 30, maybe 40, hopefully 40, hopefully the higher end. So I hope that we get about 225, 230 full superstars after all the DLCs. And obviously we know that we have all those guys that go out and create the stuff and do the creations and everything like that. So I think that is really good, and that is one thing that is going to be really fun about it. But guys, as the WWE 2K news comes out, we'll be talking to you about it here on this. But WWE has come out with 187 superstars, 5 DLC packs, the Bad Bunny obviously, and then you get those 5 superstars with the Ruthless Aggression and the Icon Edition from the OVW days. I really wish they would have added Shelton too. That would have been really cool to have Shelton back in OVW. So we'll have to see. But I mean, you know, at least Shelton is in the game, right? Shelton is in the game. I think I did see his name, right? Shelton Benjamin, right? I mean, yeah, he is. He should be. So, guys, that is the news for WWE 2K this week. But guys, that is all the news that I have here for you today on the Road to WrestleMania series. So guys, now let's get into the chat. Let's see what you guys are all doing. It's kind of a slow week. We got the Elimination Chamber. I don't want to talk about any Elimination Chamber stuff today because obviously we'll be doing our preview show on Friday. So make sure you guys come on Friday to come and hang out and watch the preview show. So this week was kind of a slow week, but obviously after next week we'll know more info and we'll have a big Road to WrestleMania episode number 4 next week. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. So let's get to the chat. We got Chris in the building. He says 28 days till WWE 2K. Yes, sir, Chris. 28 days. We got Miss April in the house. What's up, April? What's up, Isabel? How you doing? What's up, Golden Sponge? How are you doing, my man? When do you think the next match for WrestleMania will be announced? That's a good question. I think the next match for WrestleMania will be announced probably next Monday Night Raw. I don't know what it will be. I'm assuming maybe it will be some type of like a multi-man match. Maybe we'll see Seth and Logan finally make it official. I feel like Logan Paul probably will be on Raw next week, so we'll have to see. And I feel like we're also going to start kicking the WrestleMania gear into high gear. We got my man Corey in the building. What's up, Corey? He loves doubleheaders. I do too, sometimes, depending on how much sleep I get the night before. When do you think Ray versus Khan the Dom was made official? I say probably either next Friday or the following Monday. Because we still have the Judgment Day stuff going on and Judgment Day and everything. And we've seen we possibly are getting Edge and Finn Balor. We talked about it on last week's episode. If you guys want to go check that out, I made a short about it. If you want to just go check out that part of it. Edge versus Finn Balor is apparently reported for WrestleMania. It was supposed to happen at the Royal Rumble. So, possibly. But I'm saying next Friday or next Monday. Justin says, Tino. He says, we live, baby. Yes, sir. He also says 28 days to 2K. Yes, sir. We got I Show Speed in the house. What's up? Welcome to the Tino's Nation. I appreciate you, bro. David says, I think JBL will trust. Will turn? Are you saying that? He said, what speed? He said, what speed? What speed you going at? Ma, what's up, Chumblebee? Thanks for coming and hanging out. We got Chris in the house. Chris says WW2K. Yes, 28 days, everybody. Yo, we got Robbie in the house. Robbie, thank you, my guy. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. We got, how are you? I'm doing okay today, man. How are you guys doing today? How are you doing, man? I appreciate you coming and hanging out today. as we talked about everything, guys, that I have here for you. So you guys know that, you know, what I got here for you. We went over. If you guys want to restart the episode, I'll skim through everything we went over here on this episode. And then we'll go over the schedule real quick before we go here. And remember, guys, we'll be back here at 7 o'clock. So don't worry, your boy won't be gone for too long. So if you have any other questions, leave me a question, leave me a note. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, in the chat still. We're like I said, we went over the trailers for WrestleMania, guys. Go back and see what I thought about the trailers. I really enjoyed the ones that they did back then. We'll definitely have to see how these turned out. We talked about Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, showing a little each other respect. We talked about JBL turning on Baron Corbin and WWE pretty much giving up on Baron Corbin. Seth freaking Rollins got a not nice quote from Vince Russo, which I didn't understand. Let me know what you guys think about this quote. We also got a funny quote from Roman Reigns. He said, if you got to have a pep rally, that you got to convince each other that you can beat me, you don't stand a chance. He'll see you guys in Montreal. That was good. That was funny. We talked about my man, Rated RKO Randy Orton, making boots for his possible return in WWE. I'm down for it, guys. Let's do it. Jim Ross showing some respect to Braun Breaker and the Steiner family, talking about how he's a possible main eventer, or he is a main eventer down the road. I went into deep detail about how I felt about how Karrion Kross says and how he feels about this quote and how I feel about Karrion Kross's quote and what I think that they should do after WrestleMania. So make sure you guys go and check that out. And then lastly, we talked about WWE 2K. And WWE 2K, guys, it's going to be fun. I cannot wait till this game comes out. The showcase mode, War Games, my GM, the IC US title, the 4 players playing with my friend. It's going to be a good time, guys. And if I can find a way to put a camera so I can show you guys my screen, we are going to be playing WWE 2K23 all summer long here on Tino's Time. So, guys, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out here. I see no other comments. So if you guys got any other comments or concerns, go and write them and I'll answer them as soon as I see it. Or go and write it in the chat for tonight for Dynamite. And we could talk about it for Dynamite while we're watching Dynamite tonight. So you guys let me know what you guys thought and what you guys feel about it. But guys, let's go over the schedule real quick since I'll give you guys a little bit more time. So like I said, we'll be live here tonight for Dynamite. Coming and hang out is we're going to see a triple threat match. We got the Guns as the new tag team champions. We got a Texas Tornado tag team match. We got Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford. Bryan Danielson still fighting his way to Revolution. Jungle Boy Jack Perry in action. Josh Woods in action. Mark Briscoe in action. If you guys cannot see that, I have the comment in the way. We got Mark Briscoe. And we will also be seeing our guy, the devil himself, MJF. So make sure you guys come and hang out here tonight on AEW Dynamite when we go live at 6:50 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then tomorrow night, guys, we're taking a break from the real wrestling that's going on. And we're going back in time to 2006, one of my favorite pay-per-views of the year, back in this era, the Ruthless Aggression era. We're going to see a Hell in a Cell match with my man John Cena. Carlito don't like people. He spits in the face of the people that aren't cool. We got Chris Masters. We got Kane. We got Kurt Angle. We got Tori Wilson. We got Bra and Panty match. As R-Truth likes to say, I don't know if that's PG, but we're going to watch it anyway. Jerry Lawler's looking for the puppies. Shelton Benjamin's mom's trying to keep his eyes away. And Triple H is weeding in the wings. We're going to see Edge versus Ric Flair, Gregory Helms, The Big Show, and Viscera. So come and hang out tomorrow night, guys, as we go live at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to go relive New Year's Revolution 2006 to get ready for this year's Elimination Chamber. And then Friday afternoon, guys, we're going live. It's another doubleheader here on Tino's Time as we're going live. And we're going to preview this year's Elimination Chamber as I'm going to preview the 2 Elimination Chambers matches, Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns, the Usos, can they get along? Paul Heyman, will we see Team Bestie show up? We got Finn and Rhea taking on Edge and Beth. We got Bayley, Damage Control, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Could we see him take on Solo Sikoa? There's still time to make more matches, but as of now, there's 5 matches announced, and we'll see what happens. So come and hang out Friday afternoon as we go live and we talk about the Elimination Chamber. And then Friday night, you guys know, we'll be here for Friday Night SmackDown as usual. We got Madcap Moss taking on Gunther for the IC title, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler in a tag team match. We got the Viking Raiders. We got Natty and Chauncey trying to beat Shayna and Ronda. We got Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, yeah, Sami Zayn, Zelina Vega, Bray Wyatt, Solo Sikoa, and so much more. So come and hang out here on Friday night, guys. And then Saturday, it's 2 doubleheaders in a row, guys, because you guys got to go, and you guys got to go check out, before we go live for the Elimination Chamber, you guys got to go check out Tino's new collection episode, as it's the GOATS number 23. My man Michael Jordan, he shoots, and he don't miss. Hopefully, like Montez Ford don't miss with Bianca Belair. Maybe you'll do the same in the Elimination Chamber. But a collection episode number 23. Come and hang out and see what your boy Tino added to his collection. And something that if you guys are here every week, Tino's been talking about it, and he finally got it. So come and hang out here Friday afternoon as we go, or Saturday afternoon, I should say, before the Elimination Chamber. Come and see what I added to my collection. And then for this Saturday night, come and hang out here as we do go live for that Elimination Chamber pay-per-view premium live event. We're going to watch a woman's chamber and featuring Asuka, Kana, Raquel Gonzalez, Carmella, Nikki, Natalya, Liv Morgan, and then we're going to see a men's with Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Seth frickin' Rollins, Damian Priest, Johnny Wrestling, and our guy Montez Ford. Tez, God is good, and now we all know why. God is really good. So just remember that, because God is good. But come and hang out here, guys, as we're going to watch the Elimination Chamber. It's going to be a good night, Saturday night. Like I said, Team Bestie. Will we see more matches announced? Can Sami Zayn defeat Roman Reigns? I don't know, guys. Come and hang out. We're going to find out all for ourselves, as it's the last premium live event of the year. Before, or not the year, but the year of the road to WrestleMania, and it's the last pay-per-view, the premium live event before WrestleMania. So come and hang out, here on Tino's Time. And then Sunday night, guys, Sunday afternoon, we're figuring out the time. I will tell you guys officially on Friday. Sunday, come and hang out, as it's time, guys. It's damn time. I tried to say it's true. It's damn true, guys. It's time to begin the WrestleMania Throwback Series, as it's time to go back and we're rewatching every WrestleMania from WrestleMania 2000 to WrestleMania 33 in its entirety here on Tino's Time. So the premiere episode, and we're starting it off with WrestleMania 2000, everybody. Come and hang out as we watch a triangle ladder match. We see a McMahon in every corner. We see Rikishi, Kurt Angle, Trish Stratus. Did you guys know this is the only one that Undertaker did not compete in for a long time, from like a certain time because of injury? I did not know that. But we got Scotty 2 Hotty. We got the Radicals. We got X-Pac and Road Dogg. We got our guy Y2J. We got the Ho Train. And guys, we also got 2 very special guests. We got from SCW Wrestling, Steve. He's coming here. He's taking it over. And he's finally coming to take over Tino's Time. And then somebody else that has also been on the channel before. It's Rated R for Wrestling. Anthony and Steve coming and joining me as we're going to go live. We're going to go back and relive WrestleMania 2000. It's 3 hours of its entirety. So make sure you guys do the same. And guys, that is everything that I have here for you today. So again, I appreciate you guys all coming here and hanging out here with your boy Tino. Remember, we'll be live for Dynamite tonight. Make sure you guys come and hang out here as we go live at 6:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope all of you guys have a great Wednesday afternoon. Go get some dinner, eat some good food, and then come back here and hang out with Tino. So guys, that's all I got here for you. And until next time, This is your boy Tino signing out for the day or afternoon. But Mickey, before we go and tell everybody where they go and find your boy Tino, as we are sliding and we are getting closer and inching closer little by little to 800. I'll see all you guys later tonight.
Go follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, at Tino's Time. Also, Tino's Time Wrestling on Instagram and Facebook. Tino's Time 1996 on Twitter. But then, you got the TikTok and Instagram. So you gotta hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe on the road to 800. And finally, turn those notifications on. Have a great day.